Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. Today I have something I'm really excited about. And the giveaway. Before we begin this, the giveaway's over for this deck. The winner is Guillaume Barnaby? I'll post the comment. So reach out to me at digo@digodex.com. And I'll get back to you. And if you want to watch the video, it's check out the channel. It's a cool deck. And yeah, this video is on these. Oh, and one more thing. I'm working on a deck too, a new deck, and there's a link for that in the description as well if you want to check it out. So let's see. So this here is a set of decks. Oh, I did a video too on these, by the way. I just got these today. And I'm going to do the video today. I'm going to do it today because I'm super stoked about them. I was not part of the original Smoke and Mirrors Club. I did a video too on these. I couldn't find these, by the way. They were right here. They were right next to me, hiding. You know these. December Boys actually did a really good video on all of them, on the entire set. These feel so good. These are pure gold right here, by the way. December Boys video on these is really good. You learn the history of the cards. And I did the denim ones, and I believe these are like the second printing of the denim ones, not the original printing. These also feel really, really good. The red ones, though, these are the new ones. These aren't the original. I don't think there was an original one, but these are the new reprints, is what I mean. And this too. The gold, the red ones are so far my favorite, by the way. These gold ones have a really nice back, and they feel good. And I did one on these, and I couldn't find them. Here's this limited edition case, same cards. And then there's this thing here, which is my favorite Lotus in Hand Dan and Dave collab, and I did a video for these two with the these feel so good. These are like creamy, really creamy, and they look awesome. This was for the holofoil one I did on all the holofoil decks, and there's still more holofoil decks. You know this. Anyways, but I wanted to show you these just so you know that these, if you don't know what Dan and Dave decks are, maybe you do. That's why you clicked on the video. But if you don't know, these are like the first hype decks probably, right? Like everybody, like they sold so many of them. Like I want to say it was like 200,000 or something crazy. Anyways, I wasn't on the hype train for these. I didn't really, excuse me, I didn't really know. I was actually, I think when these came out, I was living in Germany at the time. Anyways, I'll talk about this while I open them up. So the reason I like them, let's be honest here. It's hype. Like, and then you play with, they know how to, everything about card making. So the cards are really good. So it's really good quality cards. But the hype is what got me. So I was, the first time I met Dan, from the Dan and Dave Club, they had like some sale for some of their cards that if you didn't get, you could get. And this is when I first really learned, like, saw the hype for these cards. Like, I never really, like, saw the hype until that event. And they had some of the little box set. Have y'all seen that little box set? It's like a little box set that had it doesn't really look, it doesn't look like anything really special, I guess, is the best way to say it. Like, it's not that it's not good. It just looks like a magic trick, kind of. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, they were selling them there, and the people were going crazy. And they're like, oh my God, I got me one of those sets. And I actually think That's the only reason I want the set. You know, it's like that thing where people stand in line, and it's like you don't, if there's just like 5 people standing in line and no one really knows why, people will start standing in line. That's me. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Anyways, that is the reason I like Dan and Dave, the hype, or these cards. But then I got them, and this is one of my favorite decks ever. It is, I'm going to leave it out too, because we're going to look at these. It feels good. Oh cool, and they have the little DD there, the little crowns. Looks like little crowns. Really neat design. Look at that. Oh, we didn't look at the tech box. Sorry. Yeah, these, and once you hold it in your hand, it's one of those things like, oh, and illustrated by Cy Scott, I believe. I believe they're from Europe. Yeah. Let's look at these. That was kind of rough, right? I just like slammed it down. Go rough. Smoke and Mirrors, dananddave.com. You know what I really want? I want a Dan and Dave mat. They're so good. Look at this back. It's so bold. And what I really like about this art style, it reminds me of when I was of like the rock and roll 90s type stuff. It really takes me back to that. Look at that. The typical Dan and Dave. Not typical, but the one that's in the other ones. These are apparently like slightly different design. From what I saw in the comments, people were asking and they were replying. Look at that ace. That is classy. Let's see. And we get a double backer and a Dan and Dave ad card. And they feel like they're fresh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this is cool. Look at this back design. Look at that. Yeah, and I remember when the guy showed me the box, he's like, I got one. And another guy walked up like next to him. He's like, I got one too. And they were like talking about it, and then I'm like, I want one. And then like they told me the price, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want one that bad. But yeah, wow. And these cards look good too. Let's make sure I'm all blabbing here. They look, ooh. They look like really classy on the back. Like, look at that. You could be like, right? Let's do a little bit. Ooh, I can tell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Just a couple. Just a couple. And these are Good Crushed Premium, the best, delicious USB. I believe they're USPCC. They feel like USPC. Going in a little blind on this. I saw some of the comments, and they are USPC. But if they're not, for whatever reason, y'all tell me in the comments. Oh, they feel good, y'all. That was a weird shuffle. Yeah. I like this. This is my second one. And I'm glad I got these. I bought these, by the way. This video isn't sponsored or anything. I bought these with my heart. Ooh, look at that. Same thing. Double backer. Same jokers. And I want to look at this back design. We didn't look at the quartz. Sorry. Man, they look good. This is my favorite one, y'all. This is the best one. So, ooh. Oh, right. This is when they're doing this. Yes, this, the simple quartz. Look at the quartz on the white one after this. Yeah, that looks so classy. Hey, it's them. Jack of clubs, man. That looks good. Let's see the aces. I think that's... No. Is it the King of Hearts? And the... Oh, we'll look at that. Look at this. Yeah. Let's look at the quartz on this real quick, just to make sure they're the same. This is why I always do this. But I'm like, you've been blabbing so long. Just get to it. Yeah, same quartz, same faces. Yeah. Man, that looks good, right? Like, oh. My chair just squeaked. It sounded like someone was outside talking. Okay. Ace, same ace. Let's look at the back designs together. Did I put the... Yeah, they're over there. Okay. Whoopsies. Look at that. Man, those are so good. And I wanted to get more. They're pricey cards, yo. But, I mean, they're worth every penny. Like, look at that. That is so classy. And they had said, we're never printing anymore. It's like, dude, why would you stop printing this gold? Like, it's literally gold. Theory. They were driving by a really expensive thing. Let's say it was like a yacht. And then Dan looked over at Dave and goes, I want that yacht. And he's like, well, we can't afford it, bro. And he goes, yes, we can. Because these cards, they print money, man. They're so good. Oh, the black ones. Look at that dribble, right? It just looks classy. Like, look at that. That's my favorite. When you're like, you know, you could be like, okay, choose a card. And they choose it, and it's like, okay, let's go. Or you can go like this. Pick your card. Okay, cool. Right? Man, they just look good. Ah, craziness. Anyways, 10 out of 10. If I could give it an 11, if it's okay, can I do an 11? It's an 11 out of 10. They're so good. Best. And the red one's my my next favorite. And by the way, they did a collab with Anyone, and this one's kind of grody. Sorry. But this is a really good deck too. This is one of my favorite cardistry decks to play with. It's so good. It's like, it's got this nice finish on it. Anyways, that's the review. Thanks for watching. God bless all of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!